C.Js-hotrods YouTube channel. So a little bit about us, the channel, C.Js-hotrods. So all these cars were my father's, and he's always been a hot rodder. Always built his cars, but when I was into it when I was young. I helped out a lot, and then as I got older, became a teenager, I started to drift away from working on cars with the old man. I went many years not doing anything with him car-wise, and I kind of regret that or regret not spending more time in the garage with him than I did, because he was a wealth of knowledge. He knew his shit when it came to hot rods. So I didn't decide to get back into it until he started getting sick. And I started with the floor pans in the fair lane while he was sick. That was my way of dealing with the grief. And he told me before he passed away that he wanted me to continue working on cars. Didn't want me to stop. So I picked it up, started again, and we're gonna build this fair lane kind of in honor of him. We're gonna build the way I want it, but in a way I think he would appreciate it. So that's a little history of why the channel came about, where the name came from, and all of that. Like I said, his initials were CJ. These are literally C.Js-hotrods. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to build hot rods in Pop's honor. So now that we got a little bit of history about the channel name, where the cars came from, and all of that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I want to grow this channel. I want to try to make something out of it. So help me out. Share, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you see me doing something wrong, something I could do better. Help me grow this channel. So I have a limited run of t-shirts coming, and if there's enough interest in them, I will order more. You can check out my Facebook, Chris Sizemore, or maybe even C.Js-hotrods Facebook. I put the designs, I think, on one of those two. I can't remember exactly which one, but check them both out. We also have a C.Js-hotrods Instagram. That doesn't get posted too much. And also I do TikTok videos for C.Js-hotrods. Make sure to check those out too. Anything helps. I want to keep this going. I work a full-time job, 40 hours a week. The guys helping me do too. So we have limited time to work on this car. The two other guys helping me, they also have families with children. So we have limited time, and of course a limited budget. So the build is going to be kind of slow to progress, but I'm going to try to start adding a greater variety of content, and not just us grinding and sanding, stripping this whole fair lane. So we're going to start taking the Nova out a little bit more, hitting some car shows. I want to take my CTS-V to the drag strip, make a couple runs with it, just for some different videos instead of the same old stuff that we've been doing the last few that we put out, which is just primarily focusing on this old girl. I'm thinking about naming the cars too. So this is what I got. We're gonna name it Nova Pops. That was Pops' baby. So if you hear me mention Pops, I'm probably talking about the Nova. So this is Pops from here on out. And so we're gonna be taking Pops out, cruising the streets, hitting some cruise-ins. It's a fun car to ride around in. It gets some looks. It's cool. It's a nice old original car besides the engine and the transmission. Of course, eventually there'll be some updates to it to make it handle the power that the engine puts out, because it was a 6-cylinder car originally. It was a 300, not the engine, but the model was 300. It was Chevy. Nova 2 300. And it originally had a little 6-cylinder in it, which was a 194, which I still have the engine on the stand, which is that right there. No longer have the transmission, but if anybody's interested in that little 6-cylinder, I may be willing to sell it. So let me know. As we were talking about naming cars, I don't know what to call this one for some reason. I was sitting here the other day looking at my stuff thinking I should probably work on it, but I didn't. I just sat around the whole time and did nothing, listened to some music or something. And the Rolling Stones, Angie came on my playlist, and I thought, you know what? That'd be a good name for this car. So I think we might call the Fairlane Angie. And we got to name the old Buick too. Let's go take a look at the old Buick. I think we're going to name it something like Ethel or Edna, something like that. You know, because she's a good old ride. The reason I think a name like that is because for some reason this thing reminds me of a little old lady with her Luca. Get your ass back in here. Good boy. Reminds me of a little old lady loading up all of her girlfriends. Loading up all of her girlfriends and going to church on Sunday. So, well, this is a good old car. This will be featured a little more in the near future. I got a little bit of work to do to it. The brake lights don't quite work like they're supposed to. The signal lights don't quite work like they're supposed to. But she runs good. She drives good. The old Dynaflow it works like it should. Low gear doesn't work like it's supposed to, but I think it's an adjustment issue because reverse and drive, neutral, and park all work perfectly. Pops was also a Marine, so if you see USMC stuff around the shop, the yard, on the cars, that's because of him. And he was proud of that. He was proud to be a Marine. But there's Marine Corps stuff there. More Marine Corps stuff back there. So he was proud of that. But anyway, I think it's time we load up and go get some supplies, try to get this tractor running. We will see you in a little bit. All right, we're back from the auto parts store. Got some carb cleaner and a fuel filter. We're gonna go see if we can get this whole carb off of the tractor, which shouldn't be no issue. You gotta stay. It's been off a couple times. This isn't the first time. I mean, it is an old ass tractor. So that's what we got. There, those two, and probably there. Disconnected linkage. She'll come out of there. Is that probably 1/2 inch? Yep. Smell that old gas. Come on now. Man, these are like lock nuts. There's another linkage too. What's that? Got her off. Let's go. Let's go back to the garage and take it apart. Clean it out a little bit. All right, let's take this thing apart. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. I'm not going to take it too apart. I'm just going to separate the two pieces and try to clean it with some carburetor cleaner. It's not like I'm going to completely break it down, full rebuild. I just want to get it clean enough to get the old girl running. See, the bottom side of that is pretty nasty. So it's got water in it, maybe. And that's what's in the carb. So we're going to go dump this out and clean it. I forgot to turn my lights on. We can see a little better now. The whole thing is dirty, but it don't matter. So simple. I love these old tractors. And they just work. So we'll get this put back together, get her back on the tractor, and see if we can get the old girl fired up. didn't have it quite lined up right, but we got it now. It's going back together. Alright, now that we got it clean, let's get it back off and see if we can get it running. What are you doing, Larry? We got a cat around here that we think was abandoned when some people moved out of the neighborhood, and he's kind of taken to us. We kind of take care of him, so let's see if I can show him to you here in just a minute. We call him, his name is Larry the Yard Cat. And it's a shame that he got abandoned because he's just as sweet as he could be. That looks like shit. I can't leave it like that. Larry, what are you doing, buddy? Larry, come here. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. There ain't no puppies. Come here. Come here, kitty. So this is Larry. This is Larry the Yard Cat. He's just as sweet as he can be. He's a stray that just showed up one day, never left. So we let him live here. We feed him. We take care of him. Our dogs don't mess with him too bad. He's a good kitty. All right, now it's time to see if we can get this old girl started. We gotta get the jump box. I got some water in the field. Should have brought the carburetor cleaner out here with me. Might have to drain this fuel tank, put some fresh gas in it, because it looks like it's got quite a bit of water in it. It don't look like gas to me. It don't smell real good either, so I know it's old. I figured I've seen this thing run on some old ass gas. So I figured maybe, just maybe, I'd be able to get her started. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. We're not done with this old girl yet, but we're gonna pause it for right here. I gotta charge my jump box. All right, we're back in the shop. We got the jump box charging. We're gonna let that charge and then we will get back on to the 8N. But for now, I'm gonna end this video here. And if y'all want to see more of this tractor, we got a little garden out there. If I can get it running, I'll put it to work a little bit. Let me know if y'all want to see that in the comments. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share.